don't be scared, listeners. We have a very special guest today. Yeah. We have someone you have all seen before on television. She is smart. She is beautiful. She is an entrepreneur. It is Miss Mimi Faust. Yes. So
shout out to wine.
Right. Everything is better with wine.
Right.
The whole room changed. We got some wine. Now everybody's happy. So Mimi.
Yes.
Last night was the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta finale. And there was a question posed to you by one Mr. Stevie J. Are you moving to LA? Are you going to pick up and move and just drop everything and go to LA? That face. There's a face being made right
That would be absolutely asinine of me to do.
Okay.
Will I take my daughter out there and visit her dad? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to pick up and relocate because his ass went to LA? Mm-hmm. No.
So, in addition to Stevie J on the finale, we saw some tweets from you. And one of them said, yes, they came out for the Puerto Rican princess. That would be Joseline Hernandez. You go, girl, love the boots. I thought you didn't like. I thought you didn't like Joseline. What's going on here?
Hey, you know, everybody has to change their heart.
Really? So you guys have made amends?
You have to wait and see.
That is so interesting.
Y'all found love in a hopeless place? Is that what we hearing right here?
Very hopeless.
So the reunion
Yes.
is next.
The reunion is next. It's going to be. Are we free to
Yes, this is a
Preach
free
on it.
speaking podcast. Say what you want.
It's gonna be a motherfucker. Stay tuned. Like, this reunion is gonna be. It kind of blew my mind, actually.
Really?
I was like, wait, what?
Wow.
It was one of those what's going on reunions.
Really?
Like, wait, what?
What was Stevie J like when you first met him? Like, I'm still, this is Stevie J. Like, he's still with Bad Boy. He's still running around with Puff. Like, is he very different now than what he was when you first met?
Stevie is a damn fool. He was then, and his ass is right now.
Consistency.
Consistent across the board.
It looks like you guys are at a good place now because he was working with you with your management company. So what is like the status of the relationship? It's just very co-parenting, platonic. Okay.
Yeah, we co-parent. I've got my friend back, actually.
That's awesome.
So I think that's the most important thing. Because for a long time, for about 3 years, I could not stand that man.
Wow.
Like, I really, really couldn't. We were...
At each other's throats.
Yeah, if I could have... Woo! Yeah, it was bad for a long time. And you know how God will give you what you need?
Yes.
And not what you want?
Absolutely.
So I asked.
Preaching.
Yes, we were in such a bad place. This was even before I found out about Joseline.
Wow, right.
And now I'm able to be cool with him and be friends with him. So, you know, you got to find that silver lining in everything.
Absolutely.
So Joseline Hernandez is like castor oil or like fish oil. Like, you constipated, you gotta get your system clean out. And you don't want to take that shot. You know, your mama make you take a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, and it's nasty, but you gotta take that.
But you gotta take that
to get
shot.
the shit out.
To get the shit out.
So would you call her Joselinema?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, see what I did there?
That's a new one.
Yeah.
I don't want any problems.
That's a new one.
Yeah, very biological here. We doing some science jokes.
Leave it to David Dennis to come up with something like who the hell thinks like that? Who would even
branding purposes? Branding. CVS. Joselinemas. Coming your way. Get up in that butt. Shout out to wine.
Shout out to wine. Drink more. We need more commentary like this.
I actually haven't had zero wine. My body's a temple. I'm straight edge. Yes, we're gonna say I'm better than you. But you can have some here. Take some.
All right. So on this season of Love and Hip Hop, you had a book coming out, and Nikko was saying he had rights to it.
Who?
Who is that?
From where? No.
So what is the status on your book right now? What are you doing?
I'm rewriting my book without Nikko. Trust me, I am not perfect. I have made a lot of mistakes and stupid decisions and all of that. I've done that.
Right.
This being one. I think the sex tape would be the first.
Okay.
The biggest first.
There was a sex tape? You did a sex tape?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
There was a sex tape. Who knew?
Not everybody knows.
Oh, okay.
It was so quiet and under the radar. You didn't have to tell nobody. We would have never
That's
knew.
been one of those,
We would have known.
one of those indie flick sex tapes. Never heard of it. Well, since you bring it up, I have some logistics questions.
Go ahead.
I want to ask. So, do you try out? Do you like go like this shower ride seems like? How does that happen? Like, do you just is that like a? Do you just
Complete
practice or do? Because I know.
spontaneity.
That
There
is
was no practice.
that is
There was
smart.
no trying out. I felt hot and sticky and dirty, and I want to take a shower.
And then the rod was
Bottom
just
line,
there.
and it was just there, and I used what I had around.
Like
Sure.
people have sent me pictures where they went to the hospital with
see,
their neck
no.
braces on the whole night. It's like on my Twitter and Instagram, it's incredible.
So how many pull-ups can you do?
A few.
You can do some pull-ups.
See,
You work
see,
with
Mimi
gym
got guns.
work.
I wish y'all could see this. This Mimi.
So
Damn.
so peep this. What about an exercise? You ever thought about an exercise tape
Yes,
of like
absolutely.
you know, bicep things, weight things,
Bicep.
pull-ups?
Right. Because you do have a great body. And I like that you were open about the surgery that you had.
Yeah.
You had a mommy makeover.
Yes.
Why did you decide to be so forward about that? Because other people on your show are lying about some of the work they've done.
Well, I mean, simple and plain. I nursed my daughter for almost 3 years. And my breasts were deflated, and I wanted my breasts to look like they did before I nursed.
Okay.
So I got my breasts done. Like,
Right. They
body-
look great.
Thank you.
They look awesome. Did you see them in the video? Did you see them?
I mean, they're right there.
They're right.
Well, I know they're there.
I haven't seen them per se, but they are right there on her person.
I see them. They look nice. They look awesome.
I'm
So-
looking
David
away.
David is
Shout
our
out to my
married
wife.
co-host.
Love you.
So David is always like, not me.
Love you, bae. I'll be
Love
home.
you, bae.
Be home after work.
143.
Yeah.
Boo. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm very modest. I'm not very, I don't know if you can tell by my social media and things like that. I'm not out there.
You seem
Look
modest.
at me.
You
and
do
I
seem
don't-
modest.
I wasn't like that before the tape. I'm not going to be like that after the tape. If you noticed, I never even promoted the tape. This wasn't something that I was proud of or, ooh, yeah. It happened. And when I made, this is a crazy thing.
Okay.
When I made the decision with Nikko to do the tape, the second I was like, okay. That man ran with that information so quick.
he did.
Even when I wanted to take it back, I could not.
Manny, why did you date him?
I was just gonna ask. I need to
Look at
understand.
you.
Like,
Look
I mean,
at
listen.
you.
I firmly believe that there's somebody for everybody. Okay,
Yes.
so it just is what it is. I just need to understand, like, what the fuck was going on? Like,
You're
like,
too good for him.
when I seen, I think the first episode I watched, like, I didn't watch all the episodes, but I feel like the first one I watched, he had on like a beanie and like an Affliction T-shirt with maybe like an Ed Hardy hat and
Didn't he have
some
a fake
rhinestones. Yeah, like all type of
was
like
a
just
lot
fuckery,
of-
and I was like, yo, he's a clown. Like, what's going on? Like, I just need to shed some light, enlighten
okay.
me.
Okay. I've known Nikko for years.
Yeah.
I didn't just meet Nikko.
Okay.
I ran back into him 2012 at the VMAs in LA.
Okay.
He pretended like he didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, really?
So what you doing now? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I swear to you, it was not even a month later that man had moved to Atlanta
Wow.
because he wanted
How
so bad to
convenient.
get
In.
what was happening?
right.
Oh. Definition of an
the
opportunist.
Thirst is real.
What does he do?
Does he sit at home all day and play Xbox?
He, well, in Nikko's defense, he's an artist, but I don't know one's ever.
Sounds like a Twitter Negro.
No one's heard
Sounds
his
like a-
stuff. Like, and he's got some good stuff. Like, I can't front. Like, some of his stuff is
Right.
really good.
when was the last time you like spoke to him?
Almost been probably over a year.
So he's like blocked.
I don't do Nikko.
Right.
I don't do Nikko.
That's not like the hashtag. That's not like
I don't.
the show.
I don't. Like, Nikko's been blocked from my phone since what's before October?
What's September?
Since last September. Thank you. He's been blocked from my phone. He pops at my house around Halloween. I come home the week before Halloween, and even getting Halloween decorations decorated
chilling.
outside. I pull up, he's sitting outside my house, act like nothing ever happened.
You sound like the uncle that owes somebody some money.
What we doing next season? Excuse me, what?
What is we?
What are we doing next season? We aren't doing shit next season.
Right.
And then that's when Margot appeared.
Right.
So he had to figure it out. I'm like, oh my God, okay, if Mimi's not fucking with me, then I gotta figure it out. So
With my wife.
with my wife.
Right.
But really, I think that was the plan the whole time.
The whole time
He
was to
told-
bring the wife out.
He told his wife, look, I'm about to go get on the show. I'm gonna get my foot in the door. I'm gonna bring you in. Because she knew. But how were you?
She did know.
How the fuck she don't know? We had a public relationship.
And she had
This
no
wasn't-
idea.
We were all over everywhere on national television every Monday, and you didn't know?
Exactly. And Getty Images.
Girl,
chilling.
bye. Stop. So while she's on there, me, I'm so horrible every week. The only reason why you on there is because of me.
Absolutely.
And then you gonna bring your bitch on the show?
Right.
I'm not mad. I'm not, do that. Get in where you fit in. But girl, bye. This is Mimi Faust from Love and Hip Hop ATL, and you are watching Don't Be Scared on Bossip.com. For more videos, you can subscribe here.